What's up, YouTube? Mr. King coming at you live from the studio. So here are the Bellware questions for the day. Just some review from yesterday. So our lesson today is all about Punnett squares, but first, you should know the genetics quiz is next week. Do your best not to fall behind with grades. Everyone is starting out fresh with grades this semester, so please do your best to not fall behind this semester. I update grades every weekend, so please try and have everything done by Friday or Saturday. Here are some questions people put down. Is there more to genetics than this? Yes, a lot. There will be a YouTube video, right? Yes, every day. You're watching it right now. And then can alleles be different? Yes, they can. Alleles are a version of a gene. They can either be the same or different. Like I can have two brown eye alleles, or I can have one brown eye allele and one blue. Next, so today you're going to learn about how can you tell why you're different from your parents, and explain what your kids will look like, and learn how genetics can help you answer. So what Punnett squares is, you're basically going to be figuring out how your offspring are going to look. So with genes, you can either give one allele or another one. Everyone has two alleles, one from each parent, and you can either give one allele or the other one. And then that's same for your partner. So then there's 4 possible scenarios of having a child. We're going to go over that more. So the first step, you'll have a box that looks like this, a Punnett square. And then you'll put the mother and father genotypes on top and to the left. So let's say you have a father that's homozygous dominant for brown eyes, and a mother that's homozygous recessive or has blue eyes. And now we're going to figure out what are the possible options that the kids will have. So the next step is distribute the letters. The letters on top go down. So this B will go down in both boxes. I always like to do the capitals first, and then these little b's will go across. So then you should end up with 4 heterozygous brown eyes in your boxes. So all of this couple's all the children will be having brown eyes. Yep. Next, we're going to do this one together. Mr. King has big B, little b, brown eye genotype. And let's say you have a child with Jennifer Lawrence who has blue eyes. What is the chance our first child will have blue eyes? And what is the chance they will have brown eyes? So we're going to go right here. Punnett square worksheet, please put your name on it. And then here's the question. So remember, I have big B, little b, so I'll put the genotypes here. And then Jennifer Lawrence has blue eyes, so she has to have 2 little b's. And then do the capitals first. So this big B will drop down on both of these, and then this little b will drop down. And then these little b's will come across. Okay, so this is your Punnett square. You may notice that to have brown eyes, you need a capital B. So that's half, 2 out of 4 of the kids will have brown eyes. So the chance our first child will have brown eyes is 50%. And then 2 out of the 4 have 2 little b's. So that's 2 out of 4, or 50%. So that's how you do it. That's how you can tell what your kids will look like. Well, now we're going to do an example with rabbits. In rabbits, black fur is dominant to white fur. If you cross to a homozygous dominant male with a heterozygous female, what are the possible genotypes and phenotypes of the offspring? What is the percent chance for each? So here's how you do these ones. Please pay close attention. So you have one of the parents up here, big B, and then heterozygous, big B, little b. Do the capital ones first. So these b's will drop down. Boom, boom. Some drop down, boom, boom. And then these ones will go across. Do the capital first. Big B, and then little b, little b. Okay. And now you have the offspring outcomes. So there are 3 possible genotypes. You can either have 2 big B's, 1 big B and 1 small b, or 2 small b's. And then you're supposed to figure out the chance of each one. So out of these 4 kids, 2 out of the 4, or 50%, have 2 big B's in their Punnett square. So 50% of the kids will have this genotype. The other 50%, or 2 out of 4 of the kids, have one big B, one little b. So what you're doing, you're basically figuring out which of each genotype and phenotype the kids will have. The kid could either have 2 big B's or 1 big B, 1 small b. That's it. There's no little b here. So that'd be 0 out of 4. So remember, phenotype is what they will look like. The phenotype will either be black fur or white fur. So possible phenotypes: black fur, white fur. This box will be blank. What is the chance of black fur? So remember, black is dominant, so any capital letter will be black fur. So that'll be all of the kids, or 100% of the rabbits will have black fur, and 0 out of 4, or 0%, have white fur. Cool. So that's how you do these. Please do the rest by yourself. Good luck. Please rewatch this video as much as you need to figure it out. I recommend, instead of, if you ever have little w, big W, please just flip it around, have big W, small w. Always have the capitals go first. And please pay close attention to what the question is asking. It'll tell you everything you need to know. Cool. When done, please take the attendance survey. Thank you everyone for sticking with me the whole time. Have a good day.